Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome in. I wanted to do a little video here, another one talking about some potential mega buildings I'm looking at. I want to have like 10 mega buildings lined in a row. So it's alternative bricks, of course. Lego has just completely gone off the rails. They don't even make they don't make sets like this. They try and make a set like this, it's going to be $5,000 with their markup, and they say, "Oh, it's all licensing and you shouldn't buy the off-brand stuff," and they say it's capitalism. Well, no, it's a monopoly. It seriously is a monopoly. Where's the competitor to Lego? I don't really see one. So when you've got a monopoly like that, and these are plastic bricks, and you're going to upcharge like you are. I was at Target a few weeks ago, probably Christmas Eve, trying to get a gift for someone. I refuse to do it. There's a little Star Wars little 100-piece ship for $80. It's not even a good, like, the Lego sets don't even, the only Lego sets that really look good at this point, some of the Lord of the Rings sets, the bigger ones are nice, but they're way overpriced. But the Star Wars ones aren't, like the new Death Star. Just like, oh, not good. But let's take a look at this. I was talking about this. I found this for about $140, this set with the foliage and the statue. I found this set for $140 on Alibaba. This is AliExpress. They marked it up to $800. Obviously, it's a complete rip. You're not going to pay $800 for a 7,000 piece set. That's an alt brand. It's just crazy. Sometimes they do that on AliExpress. They'll have crazy pricing that doesn't make sense, but I have not bought it yet. But realistically, if I wanted to have a fourth, and by the way, I didn't even build the clock tower. Somebody's in the comments, they said they built it. You should take a video of it. I've never seen the thing assembled. The Big Ben. The Big Ben is just ridiculous. I don't even know if it'll be, it's like 4 feet tall. So it may warp my other government building and my castle, so I don't know. But let's take a look at some other ones I was looking at. I just think this architecture is beautiful. European style large train station. Price point is pretty good. So you've almost got 13,000 pieces for around 660. I think this price has fluctuated significantly. When I thought it was like around 550 the last time I saw it. Beautiful architecture on the exterior. This is how it would be displayed. I would not use this as a functioning train station. It would just be displayed like this. The problem with this set, and the reason I probably wouldn't get it, is because it doesn't have doors. So if I'm displaying it like this, I want it to have doors to present itself better, and obviously it doesn't have a back because that's part of the train station. But to me, I could put this against the wall and it would still be decent. I don't know the exact length of it. It looks extremely long, but yeah, so that's an interesting one. I just like the architecture on the exterior building. I think looks beautiful. Don't really like whenever they spell out things in Lego. I think it looks really tacky. You can see they spell out station. I think it looks ugly. I would probably try and design like a building technique that wouldn't include that. Hungarian State Opera. Yeah, this set I just wouldn't buy because it would just be too large. It would make the other buildings look too small. So this is $2,000, almost 54,000 pieces. I don't even know how many, what the base plates is. It's probably like three. I'm guessing it's six total 48 by 48 base plates if I had, so three on each side. You can see the set fully assembled. Look at like the cut in the middle of it. I was like, why would you take a photo of it when it looks that, you can tell the cut there, and because the sides are converging, but I don't know if it's not fully connected. You don't know. I mean, it's a beautiful building. It's fully completed interior. It's a crazy build, but it's just not realistic for me because you can't really display it at any way. I mean, I think it has to be displayed like front facing like this. If you display it at its side, it would look weird. I mean, displaying it like this, displaying it at its side makes it look like a hotel, not an opera house. But it's an interesting set. This is something that I'd be interested in. This thing's fluctuated as well. This is a mansion. And I believe just from the looks of it, it probably is about 4 by 32 base plates, which is what I would want for like a mega set like this. 11,000 pieces, 11,500, sub $500. Fully completed exterior. Everything looks decent. The interior is done. I don't really care about the interiors personally, but you can see, don't love the architecture. Don't really love the roof design, but definitely in terms of the price point, in terms of the size of it, this is what I would be looking for. So it's an intriguing set to look at, and it's just a massive building. And when I could purchase a big building that is realistic, not like the Opera House, it's something I'd be interested in. This is something I would never buy, but I think it looks beautiful. So this is the Philadelphia Independence Hall, I think. It's just a beautiful looking building, but because of the way that the exterior is configured, where there's all those cuts and stuff, I wouldn't buy it. It really wouldn't fit at all. But you've got like the clock tower. I just think it's a beautiful building. $870, 30,000 pieces. That's a decent price point, honestly, for 30,000 pieces. This is another one, Florence Cathedral. This is a beautiful looking set, but I wouldn't buy it because of the configuration. Like, I want everything to be straight and like squared. And so something like this, it would have to be a standalone set. It really wouldn't fit with the other ones like in a row. It's a beautiful looking set though. $650, 16,000 pieces. There's that one. Berlin Cathedral, 71,000 pieces. That's actually a good price point. I, I I don't know this for sure, but I'm guessing this being an MOC, this thing probably has been put together once or twice. I would be concerned about that dome, the stability of it. It's probably some interesting building techniques behind that dome. I've had issues building domes and involving building blocks. You want to call them Legos or whatever, like just bricks. But this is just insanely too big for me. But yeah, if you bought this set, I'd be concerned about even the feasibility of building a dome. That's an MOC because the set probably hasn't been put together very much at all. That's the thing you have to be worried about. And then there's this thing. I remember seeing this thing last year. It's just like an apocalyptic vertical, almost skyscraper. Crazy detail. I wouldn't buy something like this though. I just think it looks dumb. But it's got crazy detail. I think it's kind of cool just to look at. So you have that as well. And then that would be it on that. And then also I was looking at this. So this is if you want to buy Lego the alt brand like as a gift with the real box, I would recommend Chowbricks. This is a site that I've used 3 different times. 2 of the times I've gotten the box. One time I didn't get the box. It'll tell you if there's an original box. There's really no crazy markup with this site. And also the shipping is not that bad. Now this set in particular, this is like I've never seen this set before on any other Chinese site or anything. It is a little bit pricey. I mean, $158 for sub 4K pieces. The site is hit or miss like most of these distributor sites are. But I've never even seen this build before. It kind of looks like a brutalist Soviet satellite, and I was like, this is interesting. I might be able to actually see. The problem with this is it's like curved. Like I don't want that. I don't want it curved. I want it straight. And there's a lot of like it's kind of these weird steps. But I think this is kind of a cool set. But overall, like I bought the clock tower from here. You're probably not going to find. You can say original box included, 98% of in-store boxes. So this is where you would go if you want to get like a gift to where you could actually wrap it. Because you go on AliExpress, they send them in like some type of plastic, shipping thing that looks like narcotics or something. It doesn't look very good, but this is where I bought this, the Rio Bricks clock tower, and it's a very good price point. $370 with the box. And they say coming soon because they personally order it. They're not going to order these sets until they sell. Then when they sell, they'll order it. And so it probably takes an extra 2 weeks. This set probably took like 7 weeks to get to me if I had to guess. But yeah, so there is still this one. But I just wanted to go over a few more sets. That's going to do it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching.